Yes, guys. GRP back in the house with myself, Larry Olubamiwo, and
Mr. El Ruck.
No Damien Ashley today.
Big people matters. He's fine.
He's good. Just
a couple things to do.
Exactamundo. You'll see him later.
Very soon. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But anyway, we are here as gym rats and professional actors to give you our take on everything entertainment, specifically movies and TV. And we have quite a few topics to go into with you guys today. So let's do that.
Yes.
And the first topic, unfortunately, is about the death of Scott Hall, the wrestler that was known in the WWE as Razor Ramon.
He was actually WWF.
Well, it was at the time, but that's WWE.
But yeah.
It's WWE now, you know what I mean? So...
the bad guy.
Yeah.
The bad
Toothpick
guy.
and all. This comes to us via Deadline.
Okay.
And it says, Scott Hall, a longtime pro wrestling villain who also fought under the name Razor Ramon and is a double inductee into the WWE Hall of Fame, died today, WWE announced. He was 63. No official cause of death was reported, but Hall had a string of recent heart attacks. Kevin Nash, who was Hall's longtime tag team partner, had posted on social media late Sunday that Hall was in grave condition. Once his family is in place, they will discontinue life support, he wrote on Instagram. Hall worked his way through the pro wrestling ranks, starting in the mid-1980s and joined the then World Wrestling Federation briefly in 1987. He also had stints in the American Wrestling Association and World Championship Wrestling, which is WCW, during that era, and rejoined WWF for a time in 1990. He was an influential wrestling star for much of the 1990s, helping to ignite its Monday Night Wars. When we jumped to WCW, we didn't care who liked or hated us, Nash wrote on Instagram. We had each other, and with the smooth Barry Bloom, we changed wrestling both in content and pay. Hall would join the marquee renamed WWE again in 1992, this time as Razor Ramon, and in 1996 defected again to the rival WCW. There, he and Nash teamed up and rechristened Hollywood Hulk Hogan, a longtime WWF mainstay and champion, to form the New World Order. The group would return to WWF/WWE in 2002, and Hall moved around in multiple other wrestling bodies until returning to WWE in 2014, when he was inducted into WWE Hall of Fame as Razor Ramon.
That would do.
Yeah, that will do. That will do. It's quite a long article. But bruv, let me go to you. Razor Ramon, man. That goes back.
Guy.
I'm the bad guy.
I'm the bad guy. First of all, okay, so 1992. That's when he popped on the screen. I was 12. Massive wrestling fan at 12. I think 12 to like 16.
Yeah.
I loved wrestling.
Yeah.
I even think I used to do the razor's edge to my brother.
Everyone. Yeah, that was one of the moves.
Yeah, my brother will know.
Which was the same as the rock bottom. You know what I mean? Yeah.
So I used to do that. And I believed Razor Ramon was Razor Ramon. So where's he supposed to be? Italian?
Cuban.
Is it Cuban?
I think so, because he's based on Scarface, if you notice how he chats.
Okay. I'm not sure what it is, but I thought,
Cuban.
I was like, okay. He's nothing like that.
Yeah.
His name's Scott Hall. When I heard Ramon, I thought maybe his name's like, Oscar Ramon or something.
And he's doing the accent.
Yeah, and he's going, I'm the bad guy.
Yeah.
So, I loved Razor Ramon. I'm not even going to lie. And why I'm respecting him is because he was doing it from dot. Before it was even popular. He had a great physique for years. He never sort of dwindled. And he had a great physique, obviously, because of the Sazul that we didn't know about back then. Yeah. We just thought these people had chicken and broccoli and just looked lovely. But, so, it's going to be, it's not going to be, I mean, it's a massive loss because he's an icon to many. But I do know, the WWE is very dark. And a lot of things happen to wrestlers.
Oh yeah.
They die very early.
Yeah. Well, I think it's all wrestling, to be honest. It's not just WWE.
No.
But you hear about mainly WWE guys because that's the biggest.
Because they were so popular.
That was exactly.
They were so popular, but obviously they was on, performance enhancing drugs back then.
Yeah.
I don't think the knowledge was as strong because it was really underground and undercover and hidden from the public.
Yeah. But that's not I don't think that's what could have contributed to his death.
I mean, it might have heart attack.
He because I do know his story.
Okay.
And he's been in rehab
Right. So
times.
the drugs
and alcohol.
Right.
In fact, there's numerous tapings of him while he was wrestling. Going there drunk.
Right.
Do you know what I mean?
Right.
He had a big alcohol.
Yeah.
problem.
So it's just like anything in abundance will kill you.
Yeah.
So I mean, with the PDs, with the drugs, with the
It's
alcohol,
not
your
good
liver, your heart, your blood flow.
And it's only recently that he managed to battle these demons.
Yeah,
like,
he was
last
clean.
10 years.
He was clean.
Yeah, but only damage has done them. Do you see what I'm saying?
Well, he's 63.
Right.
So that's what, 53.
Right.
Do you know what I mean?
Damage is done then. Do you know what I mean? So I know, because I used to have a close friend, still friends, but not as close as we used to be, because obviously we used to work together back in the day. And he used to be a wrestler.
Oh, okay.
So that's how I know intimately about Razor Ramon and a few other guys.
Okay.
And so Razor Ramon, as I said, he had
Scott Hall. Let's respect him.
Scott Hall.
Scott Hall.
He had a lot of issues with drugs and alcohol. Obviously with the SARS as well, that doesn't mix well, but it got him into rehab a lot of times, and to the point where even if you go on YouTube and you look at a lot of taped wrestling shows that he was on, he's drunk. Even a lot of the wrestling commentary shows on YouTube, a lot of the time he's slurring his words because he's drunk. Again,
okay.
Even one time, the same friend that I mentioned, he met him in the airport, and he was the nicest part. The one thing you will always hear about Scott Hall is, drunk or not, he's a very nice guy.
He wasn't one of those.
Just belligerent. I mean, he was really nice.
Okay.
So even drunk, he was still really cool with my friend. You know what I mean? So I think he's gonna be well known for just being a genuine nice guy.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And like you said, pioneer, because everyone bought into the bad guy.
Yeah,
everyone, man. You know, I remember when they did that whole stint with 1-2-3 Kid. Remember in WWE when 1-2-3 Kid kept beating him?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And obviously he was part of the clique. Well, he was part of that, but before then, when they were in WWE, he was part of the clique with Kevin Nash. And Shawn Michaels.
Oh yeah,
and 1-2-3 Kid. I forget his name.
But he had a massive WrestleMania with Shawn Michaels as well.
Yeah. But altogether, them four called Click, innit? Because they because of where they were and how close they were to Vince McMahon, they made a lot of decisions that affected a lot of wrestlers. So some people liked him, some people didn't. Do you know what I mean? And I'm guessing that transferred.
1-2-3 Kid.
Yeah, listen, that's why you know yourself in any industry, especially in the entertainment industries, is who you know.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, you know what I mean? He knew them well and he was friends with them. So that's why he was able to come up the way he did. You know what I mean? Obviously, that transferred somewhat when Kevin Nash and Scott Hall went to WCW.
Yeah.
I kind of lost touch with them then because
it wasn't
I wasn't a WCW guy.
No.
Back then it's like with DC and Marvel, even though I was kind of like both. You were either a WWE guy or WWF or a WCW guy, and I was a WWF guy.
I think WWF was just more glitz and glamour, and it was was more pizzazz. WCW was slightly budget and just slightly a bit more underground. Kind of.
I get that. Yeah. And then eventually they got bought out by WWE. So there you go.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But listen, big respect. It's a shame that he's died at 63, but he's left a legacy there.
Yeah, definitely.
And he will be remembered, you know what I mean? So yeah, my condolences
Scott
to the
Hall,
family.
salute.
You, Scott Hall.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And
You done your thing, man.
yeah, man.
You done it for a long time.
Yeah, for real. So yeah, what do you think about the death of Scott Hall? Do you think that's a big loss to the wrestling community? And what did you think of his career if you used to watch wrestling? I know a few of our subscribers do watch or used to watch wrestling.
Yeah, so probably do.
Yeah. So yeah, let us know what you think.